You know, it's approaching midnight as I record this to share with you. And for the past 2 days, I have been pressure washing the Florida Baptist Association, the parking lot, the curbs, the vinyl siding, and I'm really tired. And I really didn't want to make this video tonight. But I was having a conversation with somebody a moment ago, and I recalled a story of back in high school, football practice, which it was a hot August day here in Florida, well above 90 degrees, probably close to 100. And we were running laps. Now, the way that was done is the coach would set these orange traffic cones at the corner of the field, the football field, and we ran laps, and woe be unto you and the rest of the team if anybody tried to cut inside those cones to cheat. So what we would do is we'd kind of gather up, and as we rounded the corner, somebody would kind of kick the cone in a little bit, to shorten the field. And one day I remember we were coming down the back 100-yard stretch, which was adjacent to the woods. There were blackberry bushes growing almost right up to the practice field. And I remember one guy was on his hands and knees vomiting. We were that tired. We were barely moving. Our pace was more that of a walk than a run. And as we rounded the corner, somebody tried to kick the cone in, but instead it turned over. And underneath that cone was a snake. And we all hollered, "Snake!" And we ran out of there like a covey of quail. And the coach kind of meandered over to the cone that was now tumped over and reached down and picked up the rubber snake and said, "I thought you were too tired to run." Well, that moment has lived with me for over 40 years. Because here's the thing. Were we tired, or were we just not inspired? Yeah, it brings up a question. And in my own professional life, I don't know about yours, but there's times when I get engaged in a project and I go hour after hour, day after day, almost without sleep. Maybe sleeping 2, maybe 3 hours a day. And you get so tired you feel like you can't continue. And in my prayer life at that point, I have to make a decision. Should I pray for rest, or should I pray for a second wind? Interesting point. Do you sometimes feel tired? Or is it that you're not inspired? I think sometimes when we are tired, what it really is not so much fatigue as it is we're worn down mentally. Perhaps we are fighting a battle in which we are losing. And I do not believe that as Christians we are called to walk around tired and defeated all the time. I think we are called to walk victoriously and inspired. So the next time you feel fatigued, ask yourself a simple question, as I do in my life. Am I tired, or just not inspired? Hey, thanks for sharing your time with me today. I like to share these videos with you in hopes that you would, be inspired, and that you would walk courageously and walk victoriously and boldly in the world. And we call it the Empower Channel. And myself, together with some other Christian men and women, we use our blogs or even our daily devotionals and just kind of record our thoughts to a webcam and share them here with you on the Empower Channel. I hope that you will take an opportunity to check out some of the videos done by my teammates by subscribing to this YouTube channel. Also, we can connect on Twitter. My handle is below on the screen, and the text version of this blog with links to some other resources and references sometimes, basically the talking point notes of this video, can be found at my text blog. The address is above. Thanks again for sharing your time.